So today we've been given the FC Pro Leagues KPN eDivisie. So very much like how we had the Prem FC Pro, we have now got the choice between two of the four players from the eDivisie League. So these are going to be the players that we can actually choose from. And to be honest, they look pretty good. There's some decent ones. Haller, as you can imagine, is one of them from, what were they called? Utrecht or something like that? I want to say, pronounce the name, it was the silver team with obviously the League SBCs. Just incredible. So I'm going to have a look and see what we can go with. You can pick two of them out of the four. Earn two of the four FC Pro League players between all of these. See the rewards for the details. 85, 86, and 86, and a team of the week. Now, this is always interesting because we do have the previous ones. I believe they're just under, are they under FC Pro? What were they actually under? Because sometimes they're under their first initials and sometimes they're not. FC Pro Live, was that the right one? All these different Go concepts, and I'm not seeing them there. Right, which ones are they under? Because let's have a look. It's the kind of grey cards. Unless it's under Pro Live, potentially, or maybe not. It's got to be under somewhere. Maybe not. Right, let's have a look at Haller then, because we know he's in there. Haller. Then we go special. What's he actually under? FC Pro Leagues Live. So, surely that's under F. Regardless, what's really cool is they're all 90. They're all the top rated players in the eDivisie. So all we have to do is go Concepts eDivisie and they are quite literally the first four on there. So let's have a look in game for them then, because we've got long ball versus the press proven. You've got finesse technical. You've got block and also bruiser. And then you've got power header and power shot. Always interesting. 4-5, 5-star weak foot, 5-4, and 4-5. So all of them have got a 5-star something at the minimum. Stats-wise, good composure across the board, really. Some decent agility. I'm debating. The main thing is that what you really want to know from this is who is the better pro in this, because then you go for them. Now, I want to say in the previous ones, you could potentially wait until they basically were almost there with it and you could then do it. I don't know when the actual event for this is, so whether it's in the next 3 days or not, I can imagine they won't make that mistake again, so it will be finished by the time you get to actually choose them. But with the other players, I believe now, if we have a look, I want to say they should be on Footbin for the previous upgrades to know where they kind of were. You should be able to find basically, if we go to someone like Werner, he was one of them that got upgraded. He obviously only went up by a +1, but if we do look at, can we go there? And then I want to go by FC Pro, or is it FC Pro League? So this one. So obviously you've got the live cards, but these were all upgraded like that. So obviously we had them at 90. They all got upgraded to the 91. So in terms of stats, it wasn't necessarily a massive upgrade for each of the upgrades. It was very much minimal upgrades. So always bear that in mind when picking between these. If I was looking at which ones I would go for, Van der Boomen's always going to have a great shout here because he's going to have a perfect Evo route if he does manage to get one. The left mid's going to be a bit harder because obviously we've got a considerable amount of wingers and it's kind of the same for centre-backs and strikers, but Haller would be quite a nice one as a different sort of striker, being mostly lengthy at 6'3". I think he could offer quite a lot for a previous version. So I'd possibly go Haller and Van der Boomen, but they're all relatively nice options, but I would say once they are finished with the upgrade, I would say they're probably going to be evoed if you want them to go any further. And also, make sure if you are going to evo them that they're not going to get the upgrade, because I think it does cancel it out, but it might not. Whether we get an evo for any of them by that point, I don't know either. So we will see soon enough. So let me know who you're going to choose. Is there an option you want? Is the best pro in the league, the 4 players? Is there one that will stand out and basically mop up the floor? Let me know down below.